It's more than just money. It's more than just investing to your maximum risk tolerance or putting together an asset allocation based on your age. It's what do you want this money to do for you? What's the purpose? Hello, my name is Darlene Duncan Cromwell. I'm a wealth advisor with Expressive Wealth, along with Vanessa Martinez and Lauren Genuardi. We are partners in this firm, building a wonderful firm for both our employees and for clients. I started off with a regional firm in Louisville, Kentucky, Hilliard Lyons. It's a whole eye-opening experience for me. Was raised in a very loving middle-class family, but we did not have great wealth. So to see that wealth could be built by investing in stocks and bonds was of great interest to me. My husband had a job in Lexington, Kentucky, which was about 75 miles away. He was making that commute every day. And I thought that was kind of unfair to him since we had a branch office in Lexington. I decided to transfer to that branch office. And in a branch office, you don't have as many opportunities for different roles as what you do in the home office of a firm. And so I really had two choices. I could either go back to be an assistant, or I could step up and be an advisor. I thought, what the heck? What do I have to lose? I'll be an advisor. The challenge was that because I wasn't from money and I didn't associate with folks that had big money, I had no clients. So after being in the social scene a little bit, I noticed that women would gravitate toward me at cocktail parties and ask me questions about investments. And I reasoned that we as women live longer. This was in the early 1980s, which was still a time of very male-dominated marriages. And the men took care of most of the investment decisions. So the women were living longer, yet they had no investment knowledge, and they were really at a disadvantage. And I could help with that. So I developed an investment course for women, and it was just a basic investment course taught over 2 Saturdays. And I ran an ad in the newspaper, which is what you did back then. There was no internet. And I ran one ad, and I had so many people sign up that I filled that room for 9 months worth of sessions. If you're starting off in this business, you have to do something that separates yourself from the rest of the pack. I think one of my best stories early on, there was a little lady that came into the branch office, and she didn't have an advisor, and we had a broker on call, but that person didn't want to deal with this lady because she said up front that the only thing she wanted was to put her $3,000 into a money market. We didn't make any money as a broker on money markets. And so they asked me if I would help her, and I did. She ended up being a lovely client for me, but I ended up having her son and daughter-in-law as clients, and they ended up being my biggest client at the time. And it was all because I took a client and had her best interest in mind and not mine. We all have the same licenses. We all do basically the same thing. But what can we bring to the table that's a little bit different? And so that was my niche, women helping other women. And now with a firm, Expressive Wealth, that is run by all women. So the focus, certainly we help both male and female clients and are happy to do so. But we have a special interest in helping women to be able to take charge of their financial future. I find that people say the same things to me now as they did back in the 1980s of what they want. What they want is a secure retirement. They want a legacy to be able to pass on to their children. But really, they don't care as much of what they're investing in. They just want those vehicles to be able to get them. My job is to find those vehicles and give them as smooth a ride as I can.